Teachings of the Kingdom of Heaven. Part 1. 5 Phases of the Liberator, Section 2. Rabbi Michael-ben-Pesach, Portnaar. Yeshua was before Moshe. How is this possible? I will explain it to you profoundly in this lesson. You need a deep understanding of this, otherwise you can't make sense of what I have written down and will write down. His correct name is Yeshua. You will see it all fits within the strengths of all these letters of the name in 5 stages. Look once more to the first drawing. Yeshua is Keter, Moshe is Da'at, the middle line. Always the light comes down by the way of the middle line. I have written down Yeshua from Nazareth, Moses, Moshe, Shimon Bar Yochai, the author of the Zohar, Yitzchak, Lurian, or Ari, and the last is Moshiach, the liberator. In this you see the coming down of the whole light. All the 5 stages come from the kingdom of heaven to our world. They are the kilim of the middle line, as well in the general as in the particular. Within these kilim, the light enters. Within kilim comes light. In which kli did the first light come? In which kli comes the light at first? Of course, in Keter. Even in the general, in humanity, the light came at first in Yeshua, the high Keter. There is no other way. The light always comes by way of the middle line. First, the light entered in Yeshua. When the light descended to Moshe, then the light descended to Moshe. First, the light Nefesh, the lowest light, came in the Kli of Yeshua, the Kli of Keter. It doesn't matter where the Kli Keter is, it means the strength of Yeshua. Put this in your heart. Not only that, stay concentrated, because what you here are reading isn't to be found anywhere else. What you see here will give you insight in what we're doing. The question is, why do we say Yeshua is the first one, although we see he came in chronological order after Moshe? Even Paul said that he was before Moshe, but Paul couldn't explain this because he didn't have the knowledge about the Sfirot. The revealing of the Sfirot came later. That's why he couldn't explain clearly why Yeshua was before Moshe. Paul couldn't explain it, but intuitively he knew Yeshua was before Moshe. He lacked the information of the Sfirot, but we have the Sfirot, and you will see how easy and genius it is. You have to know, what is divine is simply genius, contrary to the intellectual that is very complicated. And the latter is the destiny of the lower being. Only after Moshe, who received the Torah, the manifestation of Yeshua came here on earth. But what is the reason why chronologically Yeshua came after Moshe, while we say Yeshua is before Moshe? Roughly, Yeshua came here 2,000 years ago during the period of the end of the Second Temple. In a way, the receiving of the total Torah took place a while before. How is this possible? For she who is learning Kabbalah for quite a long time, she can give an answer by oneself. You know already a lot about the Sfirot. How can we explain this? Of course, from the point of view of the spiritual itself, you already know everything has 10 Sfirot, or in other words, 5 stages, 5 kilim. When humanity was ready to receive the high light, the light entered first in the Kli, Yeshua. The high Keter, there is no other possibility for the high light than to enter in the thinnest Kli, and that's the Keter in the middle line. Make that some sense for you. In this way, the light was revealed for the first time by way of the Kli, Yeshua. This is the light Nefesh. Accordingly, the high light came in the Kli of Moshe. The light Nefesh descended within the Kli of Moshe via Da'at, of the middle line, while in the Kli, Yeshua entered the light Ruach. When we speak about the Kli Keter, no, this is a Kli with the quality of Yeshua, the Sfira Keter. How does this fit in the name of the four-letter name? Is the Kli Keter the letter Yud? No. The Kli Keter, or Yeshua, is the dot of the letter Yud, of the name, or the name Hashem. The second Kli, the letter Yud, of the four-letter name, is Moshe, who is the Kli Da'at, because Da'at is in the middle line, but in a way it is as Chokmah. The Yud of the four-letter name, the Kli Tiferet, or Shimon Bar Yochai, is the first letter Hey of the four-letter name. The Kli Yesod, or Yitzchak, is the letter Vav of the four-letter name. And the Kli Malchut, or Mashiach, is the second letter Hey of the four-letter name. Every spiritual object has four stages. In a way, there is in everything the name Avaya. In everything is the four-letter name, and in our case, the four-letter name is in the middle line. I already gave you a hint about Yeshua being the strength of the dot of the letter Yud, and the strength of Moshe being the Yud. But how can we see in this that Yeshua is before Moshe? Think about this. Think about the Yud and the dot of the Yud. This is the smallest letter in the alphabet. The dot of the Yud isn't a letter. The smallest manifestation of the light here on earth is Yud. In this small letter is present the aviyut of the four-letter name. The strength of the four-letter name is present in here in the Yud. But the dot of the Yud isn't a letter. Pay attention, because this is absolutely unique. What I am now going to tell you, you can't find this anywhere. There is no document, no paper, no pope, no apostle, or other saints who had the right words. Neither a Kabbalist could put this into words, but what I'm going to tell you is the one and only true salvation. What is the indication of the dot of the Yud? It is the connection, because Keter always is the representative of the Creator, of the light. Keter has in himself two parts, an upper part and a lower part. The upper part of the Keter is the spark of the Creator, Nitzutz Boreh. This is manifest in the name Yeshua. How did one name him? He is named the Son of God. Now you see, this indicates to the upper part of Keter. Expressed in religious terms, this is the Son of God. It is the expression of the upper part of the highest Keter, Yeshua. And in Kabbalah, this is named Nitzutz Boreh, the spark of the Creator within the Keter. Only in Keter there is this spark. All other Sfirot don't have this Nitzutz. The lower part of Keter is named Nitzutz Nivra. This is the spark of creation within Keter. This is another name of Yeshua. When you look in the New Testament, you will see it is written about Yeshua. He is the Son of Man. Two names. And who does know the difference? Why had Yeshua these two seemingly opposite names? There was and is no person or saint who knew this. Only we here in Kabbalah have insight in this. I don't pride myself, but what I am going to tell you is unique. For the first time, it will be manifest for everyone. What I'm going to tell you is for each person. What I reveal to you isn't to be found in neither America, nor Israel, nor in Rome. It is given to me. I have the permission to disclose it and to pass it on. I don't give lectures because I can't speak for myself. I don't give lectures because I can't speak from myself. Only in small groups, just as it is now, I can pass on. I have found the salvation and pass it on to you. Yes, indeed. I have found the absolute salvation, just as Yeshua did, and because of him, he has become my greatest teacher. Only in my special, particular condition, I have received salvation. Yeshua could bring salvation to whole mankind, but every person has this special, particular strength. Now you know you too have this strength. Therefore, pay attention and grab your chance. Keter is divided in two parts, and Yeshua had these two parts within himself. He had the upper part of the Keter, the Son of God. With this part, Yeshua divided himself from the people. Now you see that indeed Yeshua stood above humanity because of this quality, his upper part of the Keter. Why has Keter two parts? One is connected with the Creator, and the other is connected with the creation. Otherwise, how could the creation receive light? Creation is the wish to receive, while the light, the Creator, is the wish only to give. And within Keter there are these two parts. It is written in the New Testament, the Son of Man. Now you know this has to do with the lower part of Yeshua, the lower part of Keter, in relation with the creation. Every Keter is the strength of Yeshua. Don't struggle. Neither from the outside nor from the inside, because when you do so, you have lost the most unique opportunity for salvation. And this is meant for everyone. While you're reading, stay in contact with your inner self. And later, when you close this ebook, you can think about it, and what you think is up to you. But while you're reading, stay in contact with your inner, and don't struggle. The things that are going to happen will be enormous, because you will receive something you can't receive anywhere else. There is no place where you can buy this. When it is written, Yeshua is the Son of God, no, it is his connection with the Ein Sof, with the Father, with Avaya. What is the difference between the light and the Father? In earlier days, we couldn't see this, but it is one and the same. Ein Sof, light, is what we name the existence out of the existence. The Father is Ein Sof, embedded in the high Keter. When Yeshua speaks about the Father, he speaks about the embedding of the high light within the upper of the high Keter. This is the embedding of the Father, of the high light within Yeshua.